Bro, that beer virus ain't no joke, Bo.
Beer?
That beer virus, man.
Beer virus?
I'm just saying. The shit is named after a goddamn beer that a lot of Mexicans drink, man. Y'all don't see that as a coincidence?
But the funny thing to me about it is, it's a Mexican named virus that supposedly comes out of China or Asia, some fucking place. How the hell? Who comes up with these names, man?
I don't get it, bro. All I know is black people are safe because we don't drink Corona, man. That's all I know, nigga. Now, if they had like a malt liquor virus or MD Mad Dog 2020 virus,
yeah, we fucked. Old English 800, Old English 800, baby. We fucked.
We fucked, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about
Crown Royal with the blue band.
Look. I ain't talking about French niggas like Rudy Gobert. You know what I'm saying? He a French nigga. I'm talking about American melanated people, nigga. You know what I'm saying? What's good, man? We back at it again. 3KINGS boxing number 64, man. Them numbers just keep climbing. This shit's crazy, man. I didn't even think we was gonna last this long, bro. This is like our throwaway shit.
A lot of motherfuckers didn't think that.
Yeah, this is like the third thing we do, fourth thing we do. This ain't even nothing serious like that, man. But we enjoy being here, talking shit, making people laugh, and talking real boxing, man. Real educated shit. You know what I'm saying? But this one, man, a lot of niggas gonna get mad, Bo. They gonna get mad at me, dog.
So we got where niggas don't get mad. You say that every time. Nigga, I rewatch the videos and see the dislike buttons.
Yeah, dog, they gonna get mad, bro. It is what it is, man. Look, man, I can only be fair, man. I can only be fair and objective, nigga. I don't have a bone in my body that says, damn, let me dick ride. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that. I just don't have that, bro. You know? Listen, maybe I was brought up the right way. I don't know. I don't know.
Niggas at the right way.
Maybe I was, bro. I don't know. You know, let me say this. When I was young, when you young and you don't understand certain shit, right? You know, you do things, you gotta have motherfuckers come tell you, hey, bro, that's not the right thing to do, bro. You know, we've all had those situations where a motherfucker had to come and say, hey, man, don't do that, bro. Why, man? Why you don't think I should do that? Hey, man, because the shit look kind of gay, my nigga. And then you be like, oh, it look gay? Oh, well, damn. Well, let me stop. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to look gay. Nah, I'm just saying that's for you motherfuckers that's not gay. The ones that are gay, hey, maybe you want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But for the motherfuckers, we not gay. So you do something like that, it's like, damn, we got to stop that shit. I don't want to look like that. Or you don't want to look, you just don't want to look a certain way. When you doing certain things, you act in a certain way, you talk in a certain way, nigga, you carry yourself a certain way, right? So, at one point, I like I said, man, I was a fanboy, man. You know, I fanboyed motherfucking for what's his name, Roy Jones Jr. But the problem is, I was like 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? I fanboyed from like 12 to 15, my nigga. 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And, there was some Floyd Mayweather fanboying in there and shit, but I didn't take no shit to no extreme with Floyd Mayweather, man. At that point in time, as I said on another podcast, I grew my big man nuts at that point in time. You know what I'm saying? Big man nuts came through, bro. So that didn't allow me, you know what I'm saying? The masculinity in me did not allow myself to fanboy for another man, bro. It didn't allow me, and then now I became the nigga that y'all know today.
Well, you was lucky because you was able to let nature take its course. I, on the other hand, I was raised a little bit different. I didn't have my father. That's no secret. A lot of black motherfuckers had their daddy. Goddamn it, that ain't no motherfucking secret. Goddamn, right?
Exactly.
But what I had my grandfather. Right now, my grandfather. He wasn't like a dad.
Right.
Others explain shit to you. Granddads let you figure it out. So when I come walking up to my grandfather, flopping my hands, walking and shit, like this, flopping my hands, walking, 5 years old, holding my sisters down, waving my sisters down. My grandfather said, "Hey, boy, they look gay." You know what my grandfather said, 2K?
What did he say?
He said this right here.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Pretty much, bro. Pretty much, bro.
That's what he said. And I figured out that shit wasn't cool.
Pretty much, bro. Exactly, man. And you know what? That's what a lot of niggas is missing today, bro. You know, one thing I can't stand is when niggas is my age and older and they fanboying like they some little ass kid, bro. I really can't stand that shit because you old enough to understand, bro, that type of behavior is for somebody who doesn't understand life. You know what I'm saying? Like if you a young nigga, you know, you 22, 23 years old, something like that, and you out here fanboying and shit, nothing wrong with that, right? But if you an old nigga, bro, you should know better, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what pisses me off, really, at the end of the day. These old ass niggas out here fanboying and shit and getting mad and catching feelings and shit like they're a 12-year-old kid, bro. Matter of fact, a 12-year-old female. That's what pisses me off, man. So, as usual, them niggas gonna come out today and they gonna get mad at 2K. But as y'all already know, I don't give a fuck. Let's go on with the show. We in these streets! It's 3KINGSBoxing.com. Where we at?
We are in Las Vegas for the Canelo fight. 3King Boxing. We are here with the IBF International Champion.
We in these streets!
I'm here with my man from Chicago. Like me, Mr. P. Quinn, what's going on?
Alright, Max, EJ from 3KINGSBoxing.com.
You mentioned Amanda Serrano. If those fights can be made, would you be willing to go up, down, meet anybody? It just doesn't matter to you. You just want to prove that you are a tough competitor in this sport.
We see anything can happen, especially we know with these heavyweights. I got it. We don't know.
Yo, this is 3King Boxing here with Buddy McGurk, Train, Kovalev, Dave Buddy, man. How'd it go in there today, man? What was different that we saw in Kovalev that we hadn't seen before?
Protocol, the back man,
What's the goddamn deal, dog? 3 Kings number 64. We in the motherfucking building. We in these streets! Bo, unmute your goddamn mic, man. God. Bruh, unmute yourself, Mr. Bo. Mr. Bo.
It's a new laptop I got, man.
Yeah. Whatever. It's not the laptop.
The battery load on the remote.
It's not your laptop. It's your age. Let's just keep it real, my nigga. It's your age. Oh, man. That's what's up, man. Hey, my man Jim Strong already threw $3 on it. He said over and under $3 Bo is getting ridiculed about his age. Ain't that something? I just said this nigga right now. Look, hey, GM Strong, I told Bo just yesterday, I said, Bo, and I was serious about this, man. I was serious. I said, Bo, whatever you do, fam, stay in the house, my nigga. Nigga, that the beer virus is getting niggas 50 and older, bro. Stay in the house, my nigga. You too valuable to 3 Kings, my nigga. Like, when operations need to go forward and I'm not around, Mr. Bo is that nigga, dog. Him and my man Red, they the two niggas that make the operation go. And then, of course, my man Cheetah Head, who's in the building right now. Them 3 niggas make the operation flow. If I'm not around, if I'm 100% out. So I told him, I said, I don't need you getting caught up by the beer virus, dog. Stay in the house. This nigga said, I'm good, man. I don't drink beer. Y'all hit that goddamn like button, man. What's good? Bo, man. So, you know what? I don't even want to do that yet, man. Let's just start off with the fuckery. Let's make some people laugh first. Because by the end of this show, you ain't going to be laughing no more. Watch this video, man.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? I got some shit to talk about. And I don't give a fuck if you feel like I'm wrong or not. But let me get these motherfucking headphones off of my shoulders, because you know I ain't got no damn neck. My headphones sit on my shoulder. But so I'm coming through the airport. Yeah, I'm coming to TSA. And I've been violated. Yeah, they motherfucker violated me, man. You know, I just feel like gay men shouldn't be able to work at the TSA. And that's just the way I feel, man. Because at the end of the day, when they searching you, they ain't really searching you, man. They searching for dick, man. They ain't searching for other objects. They ain't searching for weed. They ain't searching. Man, I just been violated. So I go through the damn shit, right?
Hey, cut that, man. Hold up, bro. Hey, man, look, man. Adrian Broner's a funny nigga, dog. I'm sorry. Listen, if Adrian Broner wasn't the clown-ass nigga he was or made himself out to be in boxing, I would still 100% fuck with Adrian Broner. Matter of fact, dog, I fuck with Adrian Broner outside of boxing. Listen, like I told y'all before, when I was talking about Deontay Wilder, there's Deontay Wilder the boxer, then there's Deontay Wilder the man, right? In this case, there's Adrian Broner the boxer, who I don't fuck with, and there's Adrian Broner the comedian. You know what I'm saying? And he is funny as fuck, man. This nigga said, hold on, let me get these headphones off my shoulders, because you know I ain't got no neck. That motherfucker don't got a neck. And if you look at the back of his head, why the fuck does the back of his head look like that shit got hit with a frying pan, nigga? Like, that shit is flat. He got a flat ass back of his head, bro. And it go from the back of his head straight to his shoulders, nigga. No neck. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's hilarious, bro. But here's the irony. He has the audacity to talk about where gay niggas should work. When he said that, bro, I was like, but nigga, you're gay. That's the first thing that went through my head, bro. I swear, bro. I was like, but you're gay, my nigga. You can't just sit around and talk about what gay niggas should and shouldn't do. Maybe he can, because that's firsthand knowledge. Maybe he can, bro. That's firsthand knowledge. I take that back. That's like a woman saying what women can and can't do. Well, a gay motherfucker can say what gay men can and can't do, right? But my thing is, when you was holding Tank Davis from behind, Bo, how was he holding him again? How was he holding him, Bo? That nigga. Look, you holding Tank Davis like that. You can't tell me you wasn't looking for some dick that night. Now, the TSA agent, from what you say, was looking for dick at that moment, right? But you can't tell me you wasn't looking for dick that night. from Tank Davis, holding him like that and trying to kiss the nigga. I can't even remember if he was holding Tank or if Tank was holding him. I don't even fucking remember, dog. The point is, I remember a nigga tried to kiss another nigga, and the nigga that tried to kiss the other nigga was Adrian Broner. I think Tank was holding Adrian. That's what it was. And that nigga did that shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? Come on, man. That is intolerable any which way you slice it, fam. It's not acceptable. You know what I'm saying? It's only acceptable to the gay community, bro. They would be cool with that shit. That is, if you are walking around here saying you heterosexual and try to clown niggas for being gay in the TSA line, that is unacceptable behavior, bro. You can't say shit, bro. You can't say shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, bro. Adrian Broner's clowning a nigga for looking for dick from him in the TSA line, but he's been looking for dick from other niggas. Probably he was looking for it from Robert Easter. I don't know. Robert Easter with that nigga ride or die. Just saying, bro. You can't be riding or dying with a nigga, bro, that act like that. And know he does things like that. If you ain't down with it too, bro. I'm just saying, man.
Well, here's the thing you have to understand. Broner said, I've been violated. What he means is, he wasn't comfortable with a motherfucker he wasn't willing to give dick to or get dick from fucking with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he probably felt violated because the nigga did all that frisking but couldn't finish him off. Like, nigga, I'm violent.
Yeah, nigga.
I'm not being given a chance to finish this shit.
You could have jacked the nigga off or something with the UK people. You could have wanked the guy, right? You could have at least did something. You know, that's why he felt violated, bro.
I guarantee you, I didn't get to see Russ' video. I bet you he had them tight ass fucking jeans on. And
oh,
shit.
he said it. He said it. He said his jeans were really tight because he's overweight, but he wears 30s. That's what he said. He said that later on in the video. So you absolutely right. He had them tight ass beta male jeans
tight ass jeans on, right? So nigga, you actually be violated when you do some shit.
Yeah. Nigga,
you know?
wearing them tight ass beta male jeans, nigga, motherfuckers gonna get the wrong idea about you. Well, in Adrian's case, they got the right idea. They got the fucking perfect 100% right idea, nigga.
No shit. But the thing that really killed me, dog, is why does Adrian Broner look like a 300-pound nigga with the way he moving? Let me move these right here.
Exactly.
I've been violated.
Yep, exactly, bro. That nigga walk. Hell nah, bro. Stop, man. Pause, bro. Somebody tell Adrian to pause, man. Cut it out, man. He's funny though. I fuck with Adrian, man.
Listen. Adrian Broner, like you said, the person.
Yeah.
I give him a lot of props for that because he did put Robert Easter on. He is trying to do things for other fighters and all of that, taking care of his family. I give him props for that. But Adrian Broner, the fighter, no, man. Waste of talent.
Waste of talent, man. My man Heisenberg came through $5 on it. Appreciate you, big dog. Look, man. So, Claressa Shields. Let's just have a moment of silence, bro. I just want people to reflect on what's about to happen May 25th. Is it May 25th?
Yeah.
May 29th? One of them. May 23rd?
Yeah,
it might be May 23rd. I just want people to reflect about what's about to happen. Claressa Shields, no doubt, the biggest name in women's boxing. Quite possibly the biggest name in women's boxing in the history of that side of the sport. Quite possibly, bro. Right? So, she will become. It's not even will she become. She will become undisputed in 2 divisions. The first female fighter ever in boxing history to become undisputed champion in 2 divisions. That is a hell of a fucking accolade, bro. That is a hell of a fucking accolade. On paper. Now here comes the controversy. But boy, when you look at how she's getting it, exactly, GM Strong, he said, but wait, there's more.
Here it comes.
Look, Heisenberg said y'all spoke that Canuck into existence. You're fucking right, dog. Here's the deal. When you look at the devil in the details, bruh. And it's not even about who she's fought at this point now, dog. It's about her path to becoming this. That's where the problem lies. Maria Eve Dicaire is an undefeated IBF champion, right? Mm-hmm. I believe Maria Eve Dicaire has been an IBF champion. How long has she been an IBF champion, dog? For like 4 years now?
Yeah, she's been IBF champion.
2 years.
She fought up in Montreal, though. That's all she do.
Right. Well, that's where I was going. You're absolutely right. She's been an IBF champion for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So, she beat Chris Namus. That's what it was. That's how she got the IBF title, right? Back in 2018. So here's the deal. She's 17-0. As my man Bo said, it's all 17 fights in Canada. But she's 17-0 with 0 knockouts. 0 knockouts, dog. That means she has effectively feather-fisted every motherfucker she's fought. Successfully, right? Let me tell you niggas something.
Wait, say it again. She what?
She feather-fisted, nigga, everybody she's fought, nigga. Paulie Malignaggi has more power than her, bro. You know what I'm saying? Paulie has more power, right? Shit, Claressa Shields got more power. Clarissa's 10-0 with 2 knockouts, man. Right? Her best win is Michaela Lauren, Bo. Michaela Lauren, if y'all don't remember. I got you, dog. Oh, I'm prepared for this shit, bro.
Oh, okay.
When niggas is getting ready to hate me, I get prepared, dog, right? Michaela Lauren was knocked the fuck out by a feather-fisted Cecilia Brækhus. Now, here's the deal. Cecilia Brækhus is known for outboxing her opponent. The reason why we like Cecilia Brækhus so much, if you follow women's boxing, the reason why you respect Cecilia Brækhus is because she had the ability in terms of ring IQ and boxing from the outside. She has no inside game whatsoever. Zero inside game. But she had the boxing IQ to understand what her flaw was, right? And she did well being on the outside, outboxing every woman she's ever faced at welterweight. Being a champion since 2009, being an undisputed champion since 2014, right? She has outboxed everyone she's faced. But see, Cecilia only has 9 knockouts in 36 fucking fights, right? So that tells you right there, she's just as feather-fisted as Paulie Malignaggi. You see what I'm saying? Somebody of that stature, that magnitude, right? But Michaela Lauren was one of her KO victims. And that is Maria Eve Dicaire's best win on her fucking resume, man. So I'm telling you right now, dog. This on paper is a mismatch. But I'm going to give Claressa Shields credit for winning this fight. Nigga, the fight ain't even happened yet, bro. But I'm giving Claressa Shields credit for winning this fight, dog. Right? Because Maria Eve Dicaire is a fucking champion. But here's my problem. Claressa Shields, ever since she got into the big time, bro, ever since she became a professional fighter, has successfully fought for a vacant title from her third fight on, bro. Sydney LeBlanc was for the vacant WBC silver title. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But when she fought Nikki Adler, who was the WBC champion at that time, and we talked about Nikki Adler, this is the super middleweight division. There is nobody in super middleweight for the women, right? That's why a girl that she fought in her debut, Franchon Cruz Dezern, was able to become unified in like 4 fights later. That's why Alicia Napoleon Espinoza was able to become unified, you know what I'm saying, as soon as she moved up to super middleweight, right? That's why the chick Setarus that just beat Alicia Napoleon is able to become unified and just like, I think she has like 8 or 9 fights, don't quote me. But she don't have that many fights either. That's why fucking Alex Jimenez, that nigga out of Mexico, you know what I'm saying, can drop from heavyweight, fight Dezern Cruz immediately when she gets to 168. I think she had a fight or 2 before that. That was it. And become unified. There's nobody there. That's how Nikki Adler had her WBC belt, man. She didn't fight anybody. She had nobody on her fucking resume worth talking about. But she ended up with a WBC title, right? But Claressa beat her, took her title. But the problem was they threw the IBF title in there, vacant.
They did.
That's how Claressa became unified at 168. Okay. She then moves down after beating old-ass Tori Nelson. You know what I'm saying? Tori Nelson's somebody's grandma, nigga. She a whole grandma out here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? After whooping her ass, she goes to middleweight and fights for 2 vacant middleweight titles.
Well,
yes, she did.
Yeah, right. Hannah Gabriel, right?
Yes, sir.
I remember that fight. Okay.
Fights for 2 vacant middleweight titles. The WBA and the IBF against Hannah Gabriels. Okay. Now she's unified at middleweight. Her first goddamn fight down there, I'm not sure if Dezern was at middleweight. I don't remember. I think that was her first fight at middleweight as a professional.
Whose first fight?
Claressa's. Fighting
No, her
Hannah
first fight
Gabriel.
at middleweight was Gabriel's.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, nigga. Her first fight at middleweight was Hannah Gabriel's. And in her first fight, she's fighting for 2 vacant middleweight titles, bruh. WBA and IBF. Now, the other unified champion at that time was Christina Hammer, WBO, WBC, right? So she beats Hannah Gabriels. Then she's supposed to fight immediately right after that, Christina Hammer. I have no problem with that, dog, because that was the fight everyone was talking about, or at least in her division and in and around her division, right? And real, true women's boxing fans. That was the fight people were talking about ever since Claressa was a fucking an Olympian, right? They didn't mention that Claressa was going to 168. No. Why? Because nobody was at 168 worth fucking mentioning. They were saying, oh, she gonna go down to 160 and fight the girl who's one of the top 5 pound-for-pound fighters in women's boxing, Christina Hammer, right?
Well,
that's what everybody was talking about while she was an Olympian. But then she first went and unified at 168. Nothing wrong with that. It's just the route was fucking 100% easy, nigga. It's like me going outside, or I'm sorry, going to the bathroom right now, pulling my dick out and pissing in the fucking toilet. That's very simple to do. Been doing it for 35 years. You know what I'm saying? Very simple. That's how easy it was for her to become unified at 168. You know what I'm saying? So she does that, Bo. Right? Immediately drops down, beats Hannah Gabriels, unified there, vacant, titles. Then gets supposed to fight Christina Hammer to become undisputed immediately in her second fight. But Christina Hammer gets pregnant or gets injured. We still don't know the full story behind that. But drops out their goddamn October bout. That's supposed to happen in 2018.
Yep.
She then ends up fighting Hannah Rankin while having the WBA title and the IBF title for the vacant WBC. Now, if you're confused because I just said Christina Hammer had the WBC and WBO title. Well, what happened was when she pulled out of that bout that was supposed to happen October 2018, the WBC stripped her.
Mm-hmm.
So all she had was the WBO. And the WBC immediately said, hey, here you go, Claressa, take it.
Yes, they did.
Now let me give y'all niggas some fucking perspective.
Because, well, no, you about to go into it.
Let me give y'all niggas some perspective. The reason why that's a problem is because Hannah Rankin was coming off a loss.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, in Hannah Rankin's last 5 fights before Claressa Shields, she was just 3-2, man. 3-2. That is not a worthy opponent to be fighting for a fucking vacant title to become a three belt holder in a division. It's not. Right? So she's coming off a loss. She's fighting a person coming off a loss. She's defending 2 titles that she won vacantly. Then she's about to get a 3rd vacant title for fighting a woman coming off a loss who's 3-2 in her last 5. Okay. All right. Let's move on. She then fights, after that, Femke Hermans, the Belgian bitch, right? Now here's the deal. Femke Hermans was 9-1 when she fought Claressa Shields. Now here's the deal. I don't ever look at records when it comes to women's boxing because a woman could be like 10-6. But then if you look at who she fought, right, they could have been all elite fighters. 6 of those losses could have been against elite fighters, right? So when you're looking at women's boxing records, you really can't just look at the record. You got to go to their fucking resume and check them out. Who did they actually fight? If you don't know the women that they fought, then you need to research the women that they fought. It's not like men's boxing. If you see a nigga that's 10-9, well, he's probably a fucking journeyman, right? that's men's boxing. You know what I'm saying? He's probably a fucking journeyman. but women's, not like that, bro. Completely different story. So Femke Hermans was 9-1. Never heard of her. I said, all right, bet. You know, shit, might be a good fighter. Went to her box rec. Hadn't fought anybody, bro. She also lost to the same person that Hannah Rankin lost to in the fight right before she fought Claressa Shields, which was none other than Alicia Napoleon. That was Femke Hermans' first loss, right? So basically, Claressa Shields' next 2 opponents, after beating Hannah Gabriels for 2 vacant titles, her next 2 opponents after that had already been taken care of previously by Alicia Napoleon. Right? But wait, there's more. She beats Femke Hermans. Then finally, she fights Christina Hammer, the best win of her career. It will probably remain as the best win of her career because she won't be getting Cecilia Brackes in the ring.
No.
Right?
No.
If she fights Savannah Marshall, who's now a light heavyweight, that might be more meaningful because that's the only person she's ever lost to, amateurs or pros, right?
Right.
But depending on when she fights Savannah Marshall, if that fight even fucking happens, it still might not be a better win than Christina Hammer. Why? Because Christina Hammer on my pound for pound list for the women's, she was ranked number 4 when Claressa Shields took her out. 100% full credit. Becomes undisputed champion, right? But the problem is all 3 of her fucking titles, 3 of her 4 titles, my nigga, right? I'm sorry, 2 of her 4 titles. No, 3. 3 of her 4 titles were vacant. Hannah Gabriels is a decent win, but let's face it, we didn't know Hannah Gabriels before that fight, man.
And she was coming up in weight.
Hannah Gabriels is a 154-pounder.
Yep.
Big 154-pounder. So I don't really put that too much on Claressa Shields. But at the end of the day, Hannah Gabriels was holding down the WBA title at 154 when she moved up to fight Claressa Shields, right? So Hannah Gabriels is a decent win, but nobody knew her. The reason why people actually say Hannah Gabriels was a great win is only because Claressa Shields had to overcome adversity in that fight by getting knocked down. only to get back up and dominate the latter half of the fight. Kudos to her. She understands what adversity is as a professional because of that fight, right? But at the end of the day, Hannah Gabriels, again, was nobody that people were really mentioning before she fought Claressa Shields. So you got 2 vacant titles off her and then 1 vacant title off of a completely unworthy opponent in Hannah Rankin. Then you fight for Undisputed. The only title at which you had to take from somebody at middleweight was Christina Hammer. Now we move on to Ivana Habazin. Now this is where shit gets real ugly. Ivana Habazin, dog, hadn't fought for a world title in 4 years, bro. 4 years, right? She lost to Michaela Lauren. Got knocked the fuck out by Michaela Lauren, bro. In 2016, right? Now here's some more perspective. Michaela Lauren, doesn't that name sound familiar? That's
yes,
the same. That's the same man, bitch, that got knocked out by Cecilia Brackets. One of her 9 KOs out of 36 fights.
Got slumped over the ropes.
Yup. One of her 9 KOs out of 36 fights was against Michaela Lauren. But Michaela Lauren is the same chick that gave Ivana Habazin her last loss 4 years prior to losing to Claressa Shields, right? And let me give you some more perspective. Since losing to Michaela Lauren in her last title bid, she fought a chick that was 0-0-1. So 0 wins, 0 losses, 1 draw. 0 wins, 3 losses. 8-5. Look up her record, because I'm like, okay, she's 8-5. She might be good. Nope, she hadn't fought nobody. 14-14, bruh. All right, she's 14-14. Let me look her up. I looked her up. She hadn't fought nobody. So, let me repeat this. When Ivana Habazin was going to be announced to be fighting Claressa Shields for not 1 but 2 vacant 154-pound titles, dog. 2 vacant 154-pound titles, bro. She had only fought 5 fights since losing her last world title bid in 2016. And all 5 of those fights were against F-level competition, bro. So, how is Ivana Habazin a worthy opponent, bro, when it comes to Claressa Shields becoming a unified champion at 154? But wait! There's more! Now we're in modern day 2020, March of 2020, and we get the announcement that in May, Claressa Shields will be fighting for another vacant title. But she'll be fighting a champion who has 1 belt. Mm-hmm. What does this sound like, Bo? The Christina Hammer Undisputed bout. She fought for 2 vacant titles. Fought for 2 vacant titles, then fought another girl who was an unworthy opponent for another vacant title. Then she fought a champion who had 1 belt. In this case, she fought for 2 vacant titles. Hannah Gabriels had to drop the WBA title because of injury. Then the WBA said, here you go, Claressa, take my title. And then she will be fighting Maria Eve Dicaire for that vacant title and Dicaire's IBF title. Now, I say on to all of you cats, man, is this a legitimate road to being an undisputed champion twice in 2 fucking divisions, given all of the information I gave you niggas, man? Is this a legitimate road fighting for vacant titles ever since you become a fucking professional, bruh? And not only are you fighting for vacant titles, you're fighting unworthy opponents for vacant titles, man. Hannah Gabriel being the only one that might be worthy enough, but just nobody knew who she was. So you're fighting a bunch of unworthy opponents for vacant fucking titles, dog. And your route to becoming undisputed, at which you only had to fight a fighter that had one title. Both times. And in this case right here, Maria Eve Dicaire, she's no fucking better than Hannah Gabriels. Let me tell you why. Because Hannah Gabriels was supposed to fight on the undercard of her last fight. Right?
Right.
Hannah Gabriels was going to fight on the undercard of Maria Eve Dicaire's fight against Agalise Suarez. I can't say her fucking name, right? But she was going to be on that undercard. And what they were going to do is, if Dicaire won her fight, Hannah Gabriels won her fight, those two were going to fight for unification. Here's how much Dicaire is not that good. I had Hannah Gabriels winning that fight by knockout. I had Hannah Gabriels going to Canada and knocking Maria Eve Dicaire out. So what the fuck do you think Claressa Shields is going to do to Dicaire for an easy road to undisputed? Not once, but twice. What do you think about this shit, bro?
Here's the thing. I'm going to put some stuff on it. I'm going to put a little bit more sauce on this, this gumbo you left out. Let's make note of one thing that you forgot. Is that Hannah Rankins actually lost against Espinoza, I believe, at super middleweight, and then went down to fight Claressa for a title at middleweight.
Right.
So let's put them in perspective. She loses a title fight at super middleweight, but gets an immediate title fight at middleweight. All right, so now let's put something else in perspective, okay? Look at who was one of the other people you named that she fought?
Who?
Fremke.
Femke Hermans, right.
Hermans loses a title fight at one division. I think she went up or down and fought Claressa for a title fight.
She went up. She lost to Michaela Lauren.
Okay, and went up to fight Claressa in a title fight.
Right.
So when we and I'm giving y'all this to say this because I already know, like, some of y'all are going to say, wait a minute, though, Bo. Broner did it. Wait a minute, Miguel Madariaga did it. Yeah, I didn't like when them niggas did it either. Okay. But here's the thing, though, is the difference in that situation and this right here is, this was the promoters doing this shit by choice. The division is so weak that this is how they move.
I'm sorry, Hermans lost to Alicia Napoleon. My bad. I'm saying I
okay,
said Michaela Lauren. That's my fault.
Wait, she loses Alicia Napoleon though, and then she gets an immediate title fight, I believe, against Nikki Adler. So this is how that division works. That's how it moves. Why? There's no meat on that fucking bone.
Right.
There's no meat on that fucking bone.
Right.
And if I'm not mistaken, when she fought Adler, she fought Espinoza and Adler for vacant belts.
Right.
Okay? So that's how they move. So the reason Claressa's able to do this is because that's like, okay, think about this for a second, right? You guys ever see that big motherfucker 300 pounds in a goddamn sushi restaurant and they bring them the plate with them little bitty ass things on that plate? Do y'all really think that's gonna fill that nigga up? Why? There's no meat on the bone. So these moves are being made. And they can be made like that. Why? Because there's not a lot of just not a lot there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just not a lot there. That's like walking into a broke nigga's house. He gonna have a TV, a video game system, and that's it.
Right.
That's all nigga.
Right.
He a broke nigga.
Exactly.
His priorities ain't right. That's why he got the video game system.
Right.
Nigga ain't thinking about a bed. Nigga think about a cow.
Right.
He a broke nigga. Then on top of that, these organizations, because they know Claressa right now is the face, They're clout chasing.
Yes, they are. Absolutely.
They want their belt on someone with a fucking name.
Exactly.
Clout chasing. How do I know they're clout chasing? Well, he just gave you the evidence. What is the reason for the WBA, instead of elevating the interim champion, like we know the WBA boxing do? Go to 3KINGSboxing.com. We just look for Oprah Winfrey on one of the articles.
Yeah. Everybody gets titles.
Everybody gets titles. They elevate the shit out of motherfuckers, right?
Right.
WBA, they did not elevate Raquel Miller. No, they said, no. Nobody know who you are. We're sorry. Claressa.
They fucked the shit out of Raquel Miller. That's the for people that don't know, Raquel Miller is the 154 interim belt holder. And Raquel Miller was actually looking for a fight with Hannah Gabriels. And Hannah Gabriels dropped the belt. What the WBA normally does, they upgrade the interim title holder. Just like that cruiserweight, Arsene Goulamarian. Arsene Goulamarian, we wrote the article. A lot of y'all niggas like, who the fuck is that? He's a French fighter that fights at cruiserweight. This motherfucker got fucking elevated from interim to gold. I'm sorry, from gold to regular to super. Hold on, Bo. From gold to regular to super, and did not fight not one goddamn fight. How do you get elevated 2 positions, dog, to the highest position that the WBA deems, and you didn't take not one fight? You had to beat not one nigga. But you can't elevate Raquel Miller?
That's why when a nigga did finally defend his belt, he looked like shit. That's why.
Right. Exactly. So what would have effectively been able to happen, and Raquel Miller's been chasing Claressa Shields for a long fucking time, man. That is a fight that I would not mind seeing. I got Claressa whooping her ass, just like she whooped her ass 3 or 4 times in the amateurs. But goddamn it, Raquel Miller is making a fucking name for herself by calling out Claressa Shields and winning fights. Goddamn it. It's no fucking worse than when DeZern Cruz got to fight for a vacant WBC title against Maricela Cornajo in her 4th goddamn fight. 5th. Then fights her again for the vacant WBO title in her fucking 7th goddamn fight. So what the fuck did she do, right, to be able to get her debut with Claressa Shields? They had actually fought in the amateurs as well.
They did.
They're amateur rivals too. So why can't Raquel Miller get that goddamn shot? She's actually in position to get that fucking shot, man. What the WBA should have done is what they normally do and not show bias in this situation. Elevate the interim champion and make the unified champion have to fight the fucking WBA champion, who should have been Raquel Miller, in a big-ass fight for Undisputed. Claressa still would have won the goddamn fight. She just would have had another good name on her fucking resume, dog.
Well,
I'm just saying.
Here's the thing, to my point about them clout chasing. Because guess who the WBA did do that for? Anthony fucking Joshua.
Yes, sir.
They threw their belt, instead of elevating the regular champion, is no, nigga. Ortiz. Sazaraki.
Hold on. Lawrence, we know we wrote the article, my brother. We wrote the article about B-Boot Shumenov pulling out of the fight. We wrote that article. My point is, the motherfucker got elevated 2 positions without taking a fight. When B-Boot Shumenov pulled out, who was the regular champion at the time, he should have fought him he should have been elevated just to regular. That's it. Why are they elevating him to super after that? Without fighting anyone.
2
That's
fights.
my fucking problem.
And what's the dude name? The dude that always wear the hat funny. I remember he fought Mutungo, and I said, man, he needs to retire. He got his ass beat.
Oh, Dennis Lebedev. Yeah, Dennis Lebedev retired. That's what happened there. He retired because he was supposed to fight Arsene Goulamarian as well. Right. But my point is, that fight wasn't signed, sealed, and delivered. The fight with Dennis Lebedev. The fight with B-Boot Shumenov was. You know what I'm saying? And B-Boot pulled out. So they should have elevated him to regular and made him fight for the super title. But they didn't do that. They said, nah, you go ahead and go to Super 2 like 6 months later, or a few months later after that. Then they announced the fucking fight in which he made his first defense of a goddamn super title that was given to him. So if they're doing it that fucking easily, dog, why the fuck wouldn't they do it for Raquel Miller in this situation?
But here's something. But wait a minute though. The WBA also did it for another motherfucker. Leo Santa Cruz.
Yep.
They did not elevate the regular champion, who I think at that time was Andrew Consejo.
Yep.
They didn't elevate him. Leo Santa Cruz decided, I'm going to fight up that division. They said, oh, yeah, no problem. Leo, here you go. Here you go.
Exactly, bro.
Clout chasing.
Clout chasing, man.
They clout chased her. The WBC did not have to take their belt off Christina Hammer because they knew she had a time frame of when the fuck she was coming back.
Right.
So what did the WBC do? Clout chase. They like, we know you coming back, but we need to borrow this.
I'm just saying, dog. Like, I'm just saying, man. Listen, man. And Claressa Shields, in my opinion, it's not that she doesn't want smoke with Raquel Miller. To me, it's for her. And we've talked to Claressa about this, actually. Yeah, she's specifically told us she's already beaten Raquel Miller like 4 times in the amateurs, right? I think she beat her. She was like her sparring partner or some shit when she was getting ready for the Olympics. And she said she was busting that ass then, right? So, for her, it's a situation. I've already beaten this bitch several times. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember I was saying there's real beef. She's like, there's no beef on my part. It's just beef on her part. She just jealous. But the situation is, bruh, the situation is this. I don't give a fuck how many times you've beaten her in the amateurs. Y'all niggas are professionals now, bruh. And both of y'all have climbed up the ranks. Hell, you've become an undisputed champion. Raquel Miller, though, even her resume is still thin, but she's fighting at 154. I specifically told everybody in a podcast earlier to this one, right, prior to this one, that once you go past 147, starts getting real meek in women's boxing, dog. At 147 is bet. 147 down to before you get to the women's minimum weight, right?
Oh yeah.
That division is whack as fuck. It started getting whack at the very, very bottom, right?
Yeah.
They do got that fine ass Hawaiian bitch that fight down there. She just lost to that Japanese girl. That Japanese girl, I can't think of her name, man. She WO champion, man. She beat the shit out of that Hawaiian bitch. She cute too. But anyway, I'm just saying. Point is,
she ain't got no ass. She ain't got no titties.
She's got a cute face though, bro. I
need more than a cute face, nigga.
I got you, bro. Trust me, I understand.
Need something to look at, man. You just can't lay there like you can't lay there and I'm looking down at you and I can still see all of the rest of the bed. No.
I can't. Lawrence, man, what's her name, nigga? You know everything, nigga. She's called. Her nickname is the Hawaiian Punch. I can't think of her fucking name right now. But she fought. The Japanese girl was like me something. But she fought on the undercard of Kosei Tanaka's fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Recently, so she's dominating down there in the minimum weight.
Yeah, we wrote about that. She's out for the WBO title too.
Yeah, she's got the WBO title. I can't think of her fucking name. But anyway, other than that, that division is kind of meek. But 147 down, dog, in women's boxing, that's where it's hot. Once you get past 147, starts getting bleak, dog. There's not much there, right? So Raquel Miller's resume is not that great either. But shit, nigga, when I'm comparing her to a motherfucker that's gonna become undisputed twice in 2 separate divisions, who's fought for vacant titles in almost damn near every title fight that she's fucking been in, actually every title fight that she's been in. Not damn near, nigga. Every title fight she's been in, there was a vacant title involved. So if I'm comparing her to that, she for damn sure deserves this motherfucking fight with Claressa Shields. So elevate her and just make the goddamn Raquel Miller fight. It's not that fucking hard.
But they're clout chasing though, dog. That's the.
But they can clout chase after she beats Dicaire for her IBF and make the Raquel Miller fight.
They're not waiting. They're not waiting like me and you want them to wait. Come on, listen. We all know how this works, okay? You got a fighter, you want to push, you want your belt on that mother. It's the same reason why the IBO pretty much who's ever popular. Hey, you fighting? Here's our belt. That's why they do it.
Yeah.
It's to remain relevant and keep you legit. Because if you're holding that belt and the top person holding our belt, we're fucking legit.
Right.
And it's fucking clout chasing. Now, let me say this. In no shape, form, or fashion are we saying this is Claressa's fault. Okay? It's not her fault. If motherfuckers want to put a belt, goddamn, damn, dog, you fucking me up. Shit, that bitch fine. But
I told you that motherfucker got cute ass face, dog.
yeah, she do.
But you're right. She ain't got no titties, no ass. Her name is Casey Morton, and GM Strong. It was Miyu Yoshida, not Choi.
Okay.
Miyu Yoshida is who beat her. But anyway, go ahead.
But the problem here's the problem that you have. No shape, form, or fashion are we saying it's Claressa Shields' fault. Hell, if a motherfucker, if it was me and they say, hey man, we want to put another belt on you, and it goes toward my accolade, motherfucker, give it here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Dude, let Holly Berry right now walk through this door and say, Bo, I'm going to give you some pussy. Hell yeah. I don't give a fuck. You ain't got to see me no more. No more. It goes to my accolades.
Oh, shit.
It goes to the accolades, baby. I'm cool with that.
Right.
But you can't tell nobody. Ain't nobody got to know. It's my accolades.
Right.
Niggas ain't going to believe me any goddamn way. But
Right.
the bottom line, at the end of the day, this is why when we tell y'all that Katie Taylor's path was harder than Claressa Shields and better, this is the reason why we say it. Now, make no mistake about it. Nobody, and I mean nobody, pushes everything they can. Claressa Shields squeezes the motherfucking, you know how like you got that wet rag and you trying to get the water out that motherfucker?
Yeah. Yeah.
Claressa Shields squeezes everything she can for women's boxing.
Right.
She tries to get everything she can to keep women's boxing relevant and promote women's boxing. I will give her that. But her accolades, her path to her accolades, my nigga, they are questionable. Because why? If this was Gennady Golovkin, and when it was Gennady Golovkin, we always talked about
We murdered Gennady Golovkin for getting a vacant WBA regular title and defending that bitch all the way up until he finally fought a real, he wasn't a real champion, but a title holder and fucking David Lemieux for the IBF title.
Mm-hmm.
We dog walked Gennady Golovkin. Claressa Shields is sitting here doing the same fucking shit. So what, nigga, we not supposed to say nothing, dog? I'd keep it 100% down the fucking middle. If Gennady Golovkin's gonna take vacant titles and defend that whack-ass shit against motherfuckers nobody heard of, and Claressa Shields gets 2 vacant fucking titles and then is given another vacant title in order to become undisputed faster, I'm gonna talk shit about that too.
I give you somebody else we ridicule. I think the nigga name is Wayne Ham-Miniothi.
Yeah.
We murder that nigga. Nigga, you 50-0 fight niggas with making debuts. We murder that nigga.
Yeah.
Murder him. You 50-0 fighting 6-round fights. We murder that nigga.
Yeah, but that's
So
not the
we
same
the same
scenario.
guy.
That's not the same scenario though, Bo. You
No,
gotta
but what
keep it.
I'm
You gotta
saying
keep it in the same realm, my nigga. We're talking about motherfuckers that fighting for vacant titles, taking those vacant titles and defending them against nobody fucking knows or anybody nobody really gives a fuck about, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody giving him praise,
But
right? And then we've ridiculed that person.
Yes, but what I'm talking about is the fact that motherfucker, the way people are counting these, the way, like when you look at the fact that, hey man, you know, the accolade is coming, but it's look how he got that motherfucker. It's like, come on, man. Listen, again, it's not her fucking fault. We're not blaming her. But y'all have got to look at this the same way we do every fucking body else. Why? Because Claressa Shields herself compares women boxing to men boxing.
Absolutely.
So if she's going to make that comparison, then we got to criticize it the same goddamn way.
Yep.
She's the one that has publicly said, gave us names of niggas she knew she could beat.
Exactly.
Ironically, it was all the nice guys.
Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, Gennady Golovkin. Those are the 3 names she said she could fucking beat, bro.
Right.
And that's my thing, dog. Like, you hit the nail on the head. And this is the problem with a lot of these simp-ass niggas out here, man. These simp-ass niggas, bro. Listen, I looked at a video, and C. Coleman, man, I'm about to respond to you in a minute real quick. I looked at a video And it was when Claressa Shields came to the ring to that song by Beyonce, "Who Run the World, Girls," that whack shit, right? So she came to the ring to that. And she said, yeah, we run the world and we run boxing. Women run boxing. Fastest 3-time champion or 3-division champion in boxing history. So now you have placed yourself in the realm with men. Because the fastest 3-time champions in boxing history are Vasyl Lomachenko and Kosei Tanaka. Right? Now, Kosei Tanaka, we talking about vacant titles. He fought for vacant titles. Right? But the thing is, Kosei Tanaka's resume, Angel Acosta. You know what I'm saying? He has a lot of motherfuckers in just the fights that he's fought that if you compare, you can't do a direct comparison because it's 2 different circuits. But if you compare who the fighters were when Kosei Tanaka fought his guys and the people fucking Claressa Shields fought, they're way better than her. And her resume is my point. So, if you place yourself in a realm with men, which she loves to do, well, hell, then you will get criticized on that same scale.
Yes.
I will not give you the benefit of the doubt when I'm criticizing you, a motherfucker coming to me and say, but it's women's boxing. So, that's not how she sees it.
No.
She's not talking about, well, this is women's boxing. No. She's saying she is the best, men and women. So if that's the case, then you get the same kind of scrutiny on the same fucking scale, man. And that's the problem with these simp-ass niggas, bro. This motherfucker gonna put a motherfucking picture up talking about these men are mad. Bitch, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? We letting this motherfucker be who she is. Ain't nobody mad at Claressa Shields in the men's circuit. They don't give a fuck about what she has to say in the men's circuit. No man is out here saying, damn, I gotta beat Claressa Shields. I haven't heard a man say that yet.
Damn, I gotta beat her to get it back.
Damn it, dog. Claressa Shields is really just dominating, dog. Damn, nigga, I'll never be pound for pound #1 because, man, we got Claressa Shields. I ain't never heard a motherfucker say that in my life. Not a man. So how the fuck are you talking about these men are mad, nigga? Nobody fucking mad at what Claressa Shields is doing. But the situation is, you beta male ass, simp ass niggas, that's what pisses me the fuck off. That's what pisses real boxing fans off, man. If you're going to talk shit about one fighter over here, and Claressa Shields turns around and does the same shit, or at least shit on the same scale, you can't say it's okay for her, bruh. You can't do that. Especially when she's comparing herself to men. You can't do that, man. Stop fucking simping. Shit is disgusting, nigga. And that's why I say, Bo, any of these niggas try to come at me, nigga, I'ma slap these motherfuckers, man. I'm not gonna punch them. I punch men, nigga. I slap hoes. That's exactly why, Bo. Simp ass niggas. Shit's disgusting, nigga. Get your dick out your ass, nigga. At the end of the day, bruh, Claressa Shields has fought for vacant titles all the way up to her reign today. And in 2 scenarios, she's fought for vacant titles that were against unworthy opponents. Now she's fighting for Undisputed by giving a vacant title to her in the process against an unworthy opponent. But I will give her credit when she beats Dicaire. She's the IBF champion.
Yeah.
Right. Now, C. Coleman, let me get to you, bro. My man said, what he said? Where he at? He said, there are at least 3 or 4 fighters who deserve to fight Claressa before Raquel. My man C. Coleman, we're talking about fighters who are at 154, doggy. So, what 3 or 4 fighters besides Maria Eve Dicaire at 154 right now deserve to get a fight before Raquel Miller? Before you answer that, let me remind you, Raquel Miller is the interim WBA champion, which means she should be the next in line to fight either the champion who holds the WBA title or fight for the vacant title. So what 3 or 4 people besides Maria Dicaire, who's the only other champion in the division, deserve to fight Claressa Shields at 154? There's nobody. But I'll let them respond. And I'll read your comment when you respond. But there's nobody. I'm not talking about Raquel Miller based on, the fact that she's been calling her out and all this other shit, right? I'm talking about what they allowed Raquel Miller to accomplish. She has the interim WBA belt, which puts her #1 in line to fight for the WBA title. That's it. That's how it goes, man.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as she's #1 to fight for the WBA title, if somebody's holding that title, she gets that opportunity. If it's vacant, she should damn for sure be the #1 person they're looking at to fight for the vacant title.
That's true.
Now, if she didn't have the interim title, I would agree with you. I might, maybe not, I don't know. Because 154 is whack. But her not having the interim title will put her in the same pool of a whole bunch of fucking whackness at 154. You know what I'm saying? It just put her in the same pool with a whole bunch of whack niggas at 154, bro. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that she has that title and she's first in line to fight for that WBA title, supposed to be anyway, right? Right? She should get that opportunity. My man Lawrence Williams said Bergolt is the WBC interim champion. Yeah, she should get that opportunity too. But the reason why I say Raquel Miller more is because I know Raquel Miller more than her.
Mm-hmm.
Raquel Miller has actually put her name out there more than she has as it pertains to Claressa Shields. There's history between Claressa Shields and Raquel Miller. There's nobody at 154 that has the same kind of history that Raquel Miller and Claressa Shields have. Hell, we've written fucking articles on Raquel Miller calling out Claressa Shields. Them motherfuckers got heavy traffic. So nobody can tell me nobody knows who Raquel Miller is. Or let me say this. Nobody can tell me nobody knows who Raquel Miller is as it pertains to Claressa Shields. I got the proof in my traffic to my goddamn website on that particular article that says otherwise. Right? Bergolt is not anybody's talking about. Nobody talking about her. So that's why I would choose Raquel Miller over her in that situation. It's bogus, man. I'm sorry. And Lawrence said earlier, Katie Taylor has a better path to what she's been accomplishing than Claressa Shields. I get to that in a minute. Go ahead, Bo.
No, what I'm finna say is, here's the thing where he screwed up at is he said 3 or 4 fighters more worthy than Raquel Miller. There were 3 or 4 fighters more worthy than Hannah Rankins. That didn't seem to stop them from making that fight. There were 3 or 4 fighters more worthy than Fremke. That didn't seem to stop them from making that fight. There were 3 or 4 fighters more worthy than Hobson.
Hell yeah.
And here's the thing about all of them I named, none of them was interim. Raquel Miller's interim. So it's hard for me to even believe there's 3 or 4 more worthy when she's fought people where I can clearly say that was not the case and wasn't even interim.
Yeah. But see, Lawrence, we're not talking about that. He said Bergolt is more realistic than Miller because she signed to Saulita. We're not talking from a business perspective. We're all talking from a fan of boxing perspective. But now, you're right. Go ahead.
Even that don't make sense because according to Claressa Shields, it don't matter who you with, she'll fight you.
She'll fight you, right. But I understand what he's saying. He's talking from a business perspective. Saulita gets to keep all the money in-house, right, by putting Bergolt in there. But my point is, we're not talking from a business perspective. We're talking from a fan of boxing perspective. We're talking from a perspective of, hell, shit needs to be more realistic in terms of if you have rankings and interim titles, then fucking use them. You know what I'm saying? Use them then.
That's true.
That's the perspective I'm talking from, right? For example, PBC wouldn't like Danny Garcia going over there to fight Terrence Crawford, but god damn it, nigga, if you're gonna place him #1 in the WBO, then mandate the motherfucking belt. Mandate the motherfucking fight, god damn it. Don't leave this motherfucker sitting at #1 for the WBO at welterweight, and then the WBC just sits back like this while Danny Garcia blatantly disregards Terrence Crawford like the nigga don't exist. From a business perspective, Right. The PBC wouldn't want Danny Garcia floating his ass over there to Top Rank and losing to Terrence Crawford, right?
Yeah.
They lose marketability for Danny Garcia if he loses to Terrence Crawford, right? And then on top of that, they keep none of the money in-house. They got to split the bag with Top Rank. So, yeah, from a business perspective, yeah, let Danny Garcia only call out Manny Pacquiao, Keith Thurman, and Errol Spence. Absolutely. But, my nigga, from a fan of boxing perspective and what's realistic and what is morally correct, the WBO should have mandated that fucking fight by now, man. You got Terrence Crawford scrambling for fucking opponents. This nigga talking about fighting Conor fucking McGregor. WBO, get your stupid ass out there. Paco Varcasel, get your stupid ass out there and mandate the fucking fight, nigga. Niggas shouldn't be scrambling for no fucking opponents, and you got a number one contender sitting right there.
Scrambling for opponents, that's an improvement. Nigga, he's scrambling for opponents. That's an improvement. They damn near gave up altogether. They just like, listen. You know how they pick out his opponents? They stick their hand in a fucking, you know how you do the raffle? They stick their hand, pull up. Yep, that's who we fight.
Yeah. So, when we talk different perspectives, he's right in what he's saying from the business perspective. I have no problem with that. Right. But this entire topic is from a fan of boxing perspective. I gotta make sure I say that. The niggas be like, fan? Thought you said you wasn't fanning nobody. You know, you got dumb niggas like that can't wait to get 2K in some kind of, you know, some kind of pretzel, nigga. Y'all niggas will never get me in nothing. But anyway, point is this. From a fan of boxing perspective, right? And a perspective of what's morally correct, right? That's where we're talking from. That's all I'm saying. Shit, as a boxing, as from a business perspective, shit, Claressa Shields should fight a bunch of motherfuckers nobody knows her entire career. Why? Because she still has a fan base regardless of it.
That's very true.
From a business perspective, listen, my nigga, from a business perspective, Claressa Shields should just rematch Hannah Rankin. Where's Nikki Adler at? Go get Nikki again. Nigga, go get Grandma Nelson.
She's done.
Yeah. Go get Grandma Nelson again, nigga. You know what I'm saying? She could fight anybody the fuck she wants to fight because she has a loyal fan base. Her fan base is as loyal to her as Golovkin's fan base was loyal to him at one time. Right?
Yeah.
As loyal as Anthony Joshua's fan base is to him. Right? Now, I'm not talking about how many fans she has compared to them. I'm not talking about the amount of fans. You gotta explain that. You got a lot of dumb niggas out here, right? What I'm saying is the loyalty factor. The sample size could be fucking Claressa Shields has 50 fans to Anthony Joshua's 1,000, right? But my point is the loyalty factor, bro. The X amount of fans that Claressa Shields has are just as loyal to her as the X amount of fans Gennady Golovkin has, bro. And how they are loyal to him. The loyalty factor is on the same fucking scale, dog. So she can fight where the fuck she wants to fight, my nigga. Hell, nigga, she talking about bringing a 43-year-old motherfucker out of retirement. And listen. Here's the deal.
And they talking about putting up the money for it.
They already did. Here's the deal, Bo. Yeah, right. Here's the deal, Bo. I have no problem with Claressa Shields calling Layla Ali's bluff. Layla Ali talked her ass into some shit, right? I have no problem with Claressa calling her fucking bluff, right? And Bo, I apologize, man. We might not get to the topics today, man.
Yeah.
I apologize, bro.
I was sitting there thinking to myself, how do I sneak in Jackie Nava and Mariano?
Man, that shit ain't gonna work, bro. Listen. But, you know, she called her bluff. She talking shit. Be like, well, bitch, come out of retirement and fucking fight me then, right? I have no problem with that. The problem I do have is that she's actually saying this fight should happen. No, the fuck it should not. And the reason why it shouldn't happen is because it doesn't prove anything. If you beat a 43-year-old Layla Ali, what are you basically saying? That you're the GOAT? I mean, you're saying it already, right? But are you trying to have maintainability over that title that you've dubbed yourself and that your loyal fans also follow? Is that what you're trying to do? If you beat a 43-year-old Layla Ali? To me, that does nothing. You know what I'm saying? Layla Ali's been retired for 13 fucking years. 13 years, bro. What the fuck does that prove? No, the fight should not happen. Yes, you were okay with calling that bluff. Layla shouldn't have talked that shit. But I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Nigga, if Layla Ali comes back, bro, she needs 5 tune-ups. 5. And that's being nice. That's being nice. Actually, I would need to see Layla Ali beat some of the top contenders at 168 before she comes back. I need Layla Ali to beat Alex Jimenez and possibly Setaroos. Fuck it. Both of them.
Nigga, you asking for too much. Just need to see she can get to 168
That's
first.
true. Yeah.
That's the first thing I need to know.
Yeah. She says she's 200 plus.
I've seen the hips on this motherfucker since she left boxing.
Right. She says she's 200 plus. That's what she
That's
said.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You seen the hips on this motherfucker?
This like some Marcos Maidana shit, bro. She ain't getting her fat ass down to 168. You know what I'm saying? She got that mother fat on her, man. It's hard to lose that. You know what I'm saying? You get that mother fat, nigga, that shit don't go nowhere for a long time, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro.
She got that mama.
Yeah, she got that mother fat, man. She ain't going no fucking where at no god. Look, dog. She have a 12-week training camp. This nigga go from 215 to 213 in a 12-week training camp. She ain't going no fucking where, man. Go ahead.
You know what though? Here's something you're right about. She's 43. And here's a very key factor about 40. And I know you can relate to this because I can relate to this. At 40 years old, you can hit the gym like a motherfucker. You can get down to the weight you want to be. All it takes is that one cupcake, my nigga. You back up.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
All it takes is that one cupcake. All it takes is that 1 week of not going to the gym. You shot right back up.
Exactly, bro. I'm just saying, bro. I don't want to see that goddamn fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you beat her ass, that proves nothing to me, bro. Absolutely nothing. Okay, you had a 43-year-old Layla Ali on your record. That's like Joe Calzaghe beating Chris Eubanks Sr. Don't give a fuck about that fight. Chris Eubanks Sr. that nigga was done before that fight. We don't give a fuck about that win. You know what I'm saying? It's like Deontay Wilder beating Sergey Likovich. I don't give a fuck about that win. Sergey Likovich been done, and then on top of that, Likovich really wasn't that good to begin with. He beat Layman Brewster in his career. You know? You give a fuck about that fight? That's exactly what I'd say here. The only reason why I wouldn't be able to turn the other cheek on it is because her dumbass loyal fans would support this fight to the fullest, and it would end up being the biggest fight of fucking boxing. That's the only reason why I wouldn't be able. Women's boxing. Let me preface that. In women's boxing. That's the only reason why I wouldn't be able to turn the other cheek on that shit, bro.
Yep.
Them niggas would make sure that this fight was huge, even though it's not worthy of being that huge.
It's the daughter of the GOAT versus the self-proclaimed GOAT. I can see the advertising now.
Crazy, bro. Crazy. My man GM Strong said, how long has Garcia been the WBO contender? I'm not WBO number 1 contender. I'm not sure, but my point is this. The WBO is aware that Terrence Crawford is searching for opponents. Now, the WBO has rules, but they also can circumvent their own rules, right? I have protocol in my business, okay? I tell, Bo, my man Cheetah Head, my man Mike Wilson, my man Jarrell, or Big Cool, everybody else, all our affiliates, I tell them, hey, this is protocol. This is what needs to be followed, right? But I can circumvent my own protocol at any point in time. Why? Because this is my organization. The same situation with the WBO. They can circumvent their protocol or their rules that they have written anytime they feel like it. So at the end of the day, they can mandate that bout right the fuck now and help Terrence Crawford from sitting there searching for fucking opponents in a whole nother goddamn sport because he can't get nobody to fight him at 147 besides Sean Porter. Right? I'm going to throw that in there every single time I say that. Besides Sean Porter. Right? So, that's what the fuck they need to be doing. Mandate the goddamn fight. At the end of the day. I'm just saying. So, my man said Katie Taylor's path is stronger. What she's accomplished, her achievements, is stronger than Claressa Shields. Man, what do you think about that?
Yeah, he's absolutely correct when he says that. When you look at the gauntlet that Katie Taylor has had to go through and has gone through and is about to go through even more, because after Amanda Serrano, she's probably going to fight Cecilia Bracken if she gets done. So most definitely the path is to. She fought Christina Linden Dartow. She fought, the woman almost knocked her out.
Delphine Persoon.
Okay, Jessica McCaskill, even though McCaskill at that time wasn't known, it was still a tough ass, it was still a hard ass fight. Okay, then on top of that, she's got contenders chasing the fuck out of her. Chantel Cameron is on her motherfucking ass like a motherfucker. Right? Yeah. Wherever she goes, she follow it. Okay, so yeah, most definitely, I have to say that, because when you look at Claressa, there's only 2, maybe 3. I'd probably be willing to give her Nikki Adler, but there's only 2 viable people on her resume, and one of them was somebody nobody really knew that much in Hannah Gabriels, and the other one was Christina Hammer. That's it. But when I look at Katie Taylor's resume, there's a lot of motherfucking meat on that bone.
I mean, you got we can name Delphine Persoon. First of all, we can say Amanda Serrano. That fight's getting ready. That's happening. Amanda Serrano, right? Delphine Persoon, Christine Lena Dartow, right? You have
You can even name Cindy Serrano. She was good.
Yeah, Cindy Serrano. I'm gonna stay off Cindy, but I'll give it to you. Eva Wallstrom, right?
Yep.
You got Victoria Bustos, Jessica McCaskill, and Nahi Sanchez.
Man, dog.
You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it. That's all of them. How many people was that? Like 7?
And then she's going to get the #1 fighter in women's boxing, Cecilia Bracken.
Oh, yeah. When Cecilia beats Jessica McCaskill, yes. Absolutely. So that's 8. But just take that off. I'll take off Serrano, too. That's like 6. Compared to Claressa Shields, I ain't giving her 3. Hannah Gabriels and Christina fucking Hammer, 2.
Well, Nikki Allen was an undefeated.
I don't care.
And nigga, wait a minute, can I at least get it out? Can I at least finish my thought?
Nikki Adler didn't fight nobody, bro. I'm sorry, bro. She didn't fight nobody.
But you still got to give it to the fact that she's undefeated champ.
No.
Okay, you know what?
No, I don't.
Put it like this. If we do it on a curve, you have to look at Nikki Adler and Dicaire when she wins.
Dicaire has a better resume than Nikki Adler.
But
that's why I'll give her Dicaire, even though Dicaire has never left Canada ever. And by the way, Claressa, this is another thing, man. I forgot. How the fuck I forget this, dog? Claressa Shields is fighting in Flint. The fight is in Flint, my nigga. So, like I was telling Bo and everybody else, nigga, you got a bitch that's 17-0 with 0 KOs, right? That's getting ready to fight Claressa Shields, right? She is going to enter this fight in Flint down 8 rounds. She down 8 rounds, Bo. How many rounds is women boxing, Bo?
10 rounds.
Exactly.
2 minutes.
How many minutes?
2.
So how much time does Maria Eve Dicaire have to realistically knock out Claressa Shields?
3 minutes and 55 seconds, because the last 5 seconds the ref is gonna tell them break.
Exactly. So you got 2 titles that she won vacantly from an unworthy opponent in Ivana Habazin. You got 1 vacant title on the line. And you have Maria Eve Dicaire's IBF title on the line, who has been a longer champion than Claressa Shields has, right? Well, maybe. I don't know. I think Claressa was champion before her at 168. I take that bet. But Maria Eve Dicaire has been champion longer than her at 154. I'll say that, right?
Yes, she has.
Yes, she has, because Claressa just got there. All right?
Yep.
So
Yes,
you're in her division. She's been a champion longer before you even got to the division, right? But anyway, you're the bigger name. The fight is on your network. The fight is in Flint, in your backyard. And you got everybody you need supporting you right the fuck there, bro. She's down 8 rounds, nigga, before the fight even happens, bro. 8 rounds. You got sanctioning bodies banking that you win this fight so they can get clout like my man Bo said. She's down 8 rounds, man. Maria Eve Dicaire doesn't even have a puncher's chance because she's never knocked anybody out. Mm-hmm. She doesn't even have a puncher's chance, Bo. So when it becomes below a puncher's chance, what are we really looking at here, man? This is fucking bullshit. I'm sorry, man. This is fucking bullshit. I don't care if she wins this fight. Katie Taylor's ahead of her. Get mad, niggas. Katie Taylor's ahead of her. Why? Because Katie Taylor's getting ready to fight a motherfucker that is a 7-division champion. And while her resume is a little bleak too, Amanda Serrano actually has skill. You know what I'm saying?
She does.
Ivana Habinson, no skill. Maria Eve Dicaire, minimal skill. Right? Moderate skill at best. Amanda Serrano actually has skill. The only problem we have with her is that she's moving up and down these fucking divisions, fighting a lot of women that she probably should have never fought.
Yep.
But other than that, she has skill. It's like Gennady Golovkin. Gennady Golovkin had skill, but he was fighting motherfuckers he probably shouldn't have been fighting. Dominic Wade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Willie Monroe. Gabe Rosado. You know what I'm saying? Fighting motherfuckers he probably shouldn't have been fighting. Right? But we knew he had skill. This is the same thing with Amanda Serrano. That's why this is a big fight. Katie Taylor's ahead of Claressa Shields, bro. I'm sorry. And this is the problem. I think Virtuoso said it in one of our other shows, bro. He said, Claressa Shields is a big fish in a small pond. That is 100% true, right? And that's where you can have a little bit of sympathy, really empathy, because none of us are in women's boxing fighting. You know what I'm saying? So, really empathy, right? For Claressa Shields. But at the same time, bro, the chips fell where they fell. She got the set of cards handed to her out the deck. And that set of cards said, you're going to be a big-ass woman. You have boxing skill, but you're going to be a big-ass woman, and you're going to be forced to fight in divisions where there is absolutely minimal talent. That was the hand she was dealt, bro. Just because she's having trouble finding viable contenders doesn't mean that I should tip the scale in her favor. Absolutely not, bro. What she's going to have to do is get down to 147. Her nutritionist has already said that she can make it. Her nutritionist said we can get Claressa Shields to 147. That's what her nutritionist said, but I'm just saying.
What cost though, man? And what?
But she's 24, right? She can do that. She just needs to change her diet. She already showed us what type of shit she eats in between fights. She got to change her diet, right? Or she needs to hope and pray that motherfuckers move up to 154. You know? Or go to the UFC. Whatever she's got to do, right? But she should start with fighting the people that she should fight that are in and around her division. Mm-hmm. Raquel Miller, right? Savannah Marshall, right? Alex Jimenez. Take them niggas out, man. You know, Marie Eve Dicaire, that's fine. I'll give her that, right? You know, take them motherfuckers out. Then let's see what's next. Setarus down the line, because Setarus said she wasn't ready yet. But after she fights them 4 motherfuckers, go for Setarus.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Well, you know, the funny thing is, I know for a fact, Elisa Napoleon Espinosa really wasn't trying to fight it, because when Surreal was at super middleweight, she was at middleweight. When Shields went to middleweight, she went up to super middleweight.
Yeah, Napoleon was ducking her. Absolutely.
Yeah. Napoleon wasn't trying to fight her.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, you're right, man. And like you said, even she may even have to entertain. And another thing, see, to show you about how shit moves, Savannah Marshall is going to 175 from 168 to 175 for a fucking title match.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, like I said, she's gonna have to pull off her Jackie Nava and Mariana Warriors, which is fight the same women that you beat 3 or 4 times. That's what she's gonna have to do.
Yep. My man Lawrence Williams said Callie Reese. Callie Reese is like one of the top contenders in every division that she goes to, bro. And she actually gave Cecilia Brækhus trouble, knocked her down in that fight on HBO. I think it was Cecilia Brækhus' first fight in America, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
First fight on HBO too.
I forgot what undercard was that, Lawrence? That Cecilia Brækhus fought Callie Reese in, and she got knocked down in that fight on HBO, live on HBO. I can't remember what undercard of the main. I can't remember the main event. Huh?
Was it a Gennady Golovkin fight?
I don't remember. I don't think it was Golovkin, but yeah, it was the undercard of some main event. But yeah, Callie Reese gave her trouble. I believe it was more butterflies than anything else for Cecilia Brækhus, which contributed to that knockdown. But at the end of the day, yeah, Callie Reese has been trouble for everybody. Yeah, she did drop hammer too, exactly. So actually, wasn't there? They were talking about that fight was controversial. Yeah, it was. You're right, Bo. Triple G and Vanez. You were right.
Okay.
You're right. Yeah, but that Reese and Hammer fight was controversial. Remember, a lot of niggas were saying that Reese probably should have won that fight.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah, man. You know, Callie Reese is another one. It's just one of those viable contenders that she could fight. Callie Reese would lose to her. You know? It's just, Claressa beats all these women, in my opinion.
She does. But these are names she needs. And, again, man, we're not – this is what I hate. And it's probably pointless for me to even say. We're not hating, okay? Let's understand we're not hating. But we just want you guys to understand that if you're going to criticize and say, why are y'all talking like this? Understand that this is somebody that compares herself to when it comes to men's boxing. So if we're going to give you the facts and say, wait a minute, the reason why we feel this person path is better than this person, well, this is the reason fucking why.
Right.
Now, it's to take nothing away. I can say it again. Claressa Shields, everything about her social media, all of that is about one fucking thing, about women goddamn boxing. I will give that to her. That motherfucker has women boxing benefits in her blood.
Right.
Think about this bitch. I give it to her.
Right.
That fine chocolate big booty motherfucker, I give it to her.
That's nasty, bro. That girl is nowhere near fine, bro. That shit is nasty, man. I don't understand what motherfuckers is looking at, man. I think they get it. I think a lot of niggas get wrapped up in the persona, and I can see that, you know, because there's been some ugly bitches that I've said, damn, something about her, man. Like, you know, she just looked like she'd suck a nigga's dick all the way off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Did. I remember.
Yeah, dog. You just walk around dick tucked in or some shit, bro, because she done sucked the hoe off, nigga. I'm just saying. I understand. But Claressa Shields to me is not that, bro. She has no sex appeal, my nigga. Zero. That's an ugly nigga, bro.
You see the strong, beautiful African features, man?
Nah, man. Nah. Nah. And you know what? What would have been the best example of that playing to my ability to think of her as having great sex appeal was her goddamn ESPN model shoot where she's bucket naked, nigga. I thought I was looking at a nigga, bro. I really thought that was a nigga. I was like, wait, hold on, man. No, bro. She is not cute at any stretch of the imagination, bro. And y'all niggas is looking at her with makeup on. Understand this. Understand this, man.
See, ladies and gentlemen, what we have here is the light-skinned nigga hating on the dark-skinned nigga.
Yeah, man. If you think what you want, nigga, I've had plenty of dark-skinned pussy, my nigga. So that's some bullshit right there. My thing is this. You know what I'm saying? My thing is this. All them dark skins that I done smashed up look 20 times better than Claressa Shields, nigga. You know what I'm saying? 20 times better than Claressa Shields. That's all I'm going to say about that shit, bro. Look, You got girls. Raquel Miller looks better than Claressa Shields, man. And Raquel Miller's not cute either, in my opinion. But she looks better than her. She not, man. She's all right.
Man, boy, Raquel
Miller got that brick ass nigga. Her face is made out of stone, nigga. That shit.
Stop.
She got a hard ass face, nigga. That nigga scares the fuck out of me.
Raquel, man, listen, Raquel Miller got them eyes to look at you like, man, come, man, you better beat this pussy up, boy. Oh, man.
Yeah, you're right. She says that, but like this, nigga, you better beat this pussy up. That's what her face look like. That's what her face look like. Now, from the neck below, very feminine. Very feminine. From the neck below. Except her titties are like A cups. You know me, I'm a titty man. You gotta have way bigger. You gotta have better than B. I don't fuck with you if you're a B cup. Nope. You know what I'm saying? All you women out there with B cups, no chance with 2K. Letting you know that right now.
So
just saying, bro.
So sad.
Just letting you know. But I'm just saying, bro. She's that damn stone face nigga. You know what I'm saying? Look like you just picked Raquel Miller up. If a nigga's coming at you, nigga, you know how you pick up a trash can, hit a nigga with a trash can and shit? For you non-hood niggas, that's what we've done in these streets and fights. But anyway, the point is, nigga, you pick up Raquel Miller, just swing her ass at a nigga, bro. Use her as a motherfucking weapon. Just let her face hit that nigga, bro. Knockout.
That's so sad, man.
KO, so nigga. Sad, that nigga gonna be like Don Flamenco, nigga. I'm just saying, bro. That motherfucking face hard as shit, man. But she's very feminine, right? And that's a good thing. For me, my women, I don't like women that act like men, dog. That shit is nasty, bro. It's disgusting. Listen, man. If I wanted a nigga, right, that acted like that, I'd go to prison. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I go to prison then. You know what I'm saying? Put me in prison, nigga, so I can get as many niggas as I want. If I wanted a hard ass woman, I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I want a feminine woman, nigga. That's what I want, Bo. So I listen. I understand the whole sex appeal thing, man, but that motherfucker has zero sex appeal. Zero. Boy, I be looking at her interviews too, bro. Makeup just caked on, nigga. Just cake, nigga. Like, you can get like a butter knife, nigga, and just scrape that shit off, nigga. And then whatever you scrape off, nigga, put it in a bowl, nigga, right? And then take the bowl, nigga, and mold you a whole new clay face, nigga. That's what that shit looks like, bro. Nasty, nigga.
Wrong, man. Hold on, man. You wrong.
They trying to doll her up. They trying to doll her up as much as possible. As much as possible, my nigga. But I see right through all of that shit, bro. Number one, I hate makeup. That's number one for me. I hate makeup and weave. I don't fuck with makeup and weave, dog. I hate them. If you got makeup and weave, you get no play from 2K, dog. You know what I'm saying?
You get pretty from both. Yeah. I'm 50. God damn it. Fuck the bullshit. Hey, what size you need? I gotta throw it upstairs. Hey, I gotta order this shit. AliExpress. I got you, babies. I got you, girls.
Hey, look. That's because that nigga old as shit. He ain't got much to choose from. You know what I'm saying? When you get old like Bo, man, you take any goddamn thing. It don't matter what the fuck it look like.
I'm just saying. I got room on my sofa for you right there, baby.
Oh, hell nah, bro. I can't do it.
Let you watch the big screen while we do the 3KB podcast, baby.
You know what I'm saying? I can't do it, bro. Makeup and weave, I can't do it, bro. But I be looking at like people's comments and, yeah, man, Claressa's starting to look like something. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all niggas looking at? You know what I'm saying? It's really it's appalling, my nigga, because if you look at a lot of these bitches out here, bro, there's a lot of fine bitches out here, man. You know what I'm saying? And for me, you know, look, Bo, just saying, Bo, just hold on, man. Just hear me out, dog.
You said that shit like it's a discovery.
Yeah, nigga. For these motherfuckers, it has to be. If you seriously looking at Claressa Shields and you like, God damn, that's a fine motherfucker. If you're really doing that, then I question the type of bitches that you have fucked. You know what I'm saying? what type of bitches have you been fucking your whole life? What type of bitches are actually in your area, nigga, that you see on a daily basis? I'm just saying, dog. I'm just saying, nigga. Claressa Shields has like stretch marks right here on her arms and shit because of all the weightlifting she's done. Nigga, that shit's not sexy. It's not.
Who cares about the armpits?
Ugly, nigga.
But when the lights is out,
That
nigga,
is
who cares?
Nigga, but it's there, nigga. I saw it already. I saw it. Nigga, I can't take shit out my mind that I seen.
You boomerang ass nigga. You want them niggas, if the motherfucking toenails ain't matching the fingernails, you gonna walk out.
All right, here's the deal. If the bitch got a mustache, nigga, are you just gonna be like, well, shit, I can't see it when the lights is off? Exactly.
No, you shave the shit off. We good, baby. Let's go.
Bro, nah. If she walk up in that motherfucker with a mustache, bro, that's over with, nigga. Done. Get the fuck out. We done.
Nigga.
Nah, bro.
She walked. First of all, the women are supposed to shave the mustache. It grows back better. But no, listen, baby. Look, I got you. I got the razors. I got the shit. I shaved my head. You shaved your beard. What the fuck?
Nah,
we good.
Can't do it, bro. Can't do it, bro. Hell nah, man. Hell nah, bro. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Look, man, when you a woman, you gotta carry yourself like a woman. And in carrying yourself like a woman, nigga, your hygiene gotta be better than mine, nigga. Real talk. If I stay shaving, bitch, you better stay shaving. That's all I'm saying, nigga. Nigga, you don't walk around this motherfucker. This ain't France, nigga. Armpit hairs. Bitch got a beard like mine and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hairy ass legs. Nigga, this ain't fucking France. I'm not saying Claressa got all that. We went into another topic. But my point is this, nigga. I need if I'm a fuck with a woman, you know what I'm saying? It has to be a woman. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
And Claressa Shields is a woman.
Under what circumstance?
Under the circumstance she was born that way. There's evidence
she was born that way, but what she look like?
She looks nigga right here. Right here, dog. You discriminate. Listen, hey, look here. All right, let me tell y'all something. Okay, you got a big old ass. Every woman needs loving too. You got a big old ass. You got some big old titties. Holler at your boy Bo. 3 Kings boxing, baby. Oh, I got you.
And
I got you.
That includes the fat bitches too, by the way.
No.
No, fuck it. You didn't preface it, nigga. It's over with. All the fat hoes coming straight to you now, bro.
No. Hold on now. Wait a minute. We got somebody for that already.
All the fat hoes are coming straight to you, bro. You done fucked up. You should have prefaced it. You know you gotta watch what you say around me.
I said if you got a big ass. No.
The message has been sent. All the fat hoes is coming, nigga. Big Bertha, nigga, and Louise, they coming, nigga. And they want you to make them a pot of chitlins, nigga. You get your ass up there and start cooking. They want you to make them a pot of chitlins, nigga. They ready.
No. No. I'm good on that one.
My man Lawrence Williams said, Bo, I have a question for you. After you interviewed Jessica McCaskill, did you have a strong impression that Cecilia would be the next fight for her? Shit.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because she was adamant about that fight.
Yeah.
Eddie Hearns, when we went live from the thing, he'd even said that that's a fight he would love to be able to make.
Yeah. Yeah, they right. They had actually talked. So when Bo got that interview, that was literally right after the press conference, right? And inside that press conference, as Bo just mentioned, Eddie Hearn was actually mentioning Cecilia Brækhus and a rematch with Katie Taylor possibly, right? And that's why Bo went back out there and asked that question. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, 100%, we were like, yeah, that fight, she's definitely looking for that fight. Absolutely. Now, at that time, Cecilia hadn't signed with Matchroom. You know what I'm saying? So, we didn't know where Cecilia was going to go. But then again, in women's boxing, you don't have, like, the promotional issues and shit that you have in men's boxing. Yeah. So, we figured that fight would get made no matter what, right? So, all right, man, let me get some more questions, man, before we get the fuck up out of here. Let me see what else we got, man.
We wasted the whole show bashing women. They gonna mark this video the women bash. They gonna mark it the women bash.
Oh, yeah, man. There's gonna be a lot of bait. You know what's funny is the women don't take it to heart like that, bro. We got like a lot of women catch the playback. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like the live views is not that much. We don't get too many people live. But the playback, they watch the playback. I get a lot of messages off of the playback. You know what I'm saying? And I get messages from women. They don't be tripping, man. You know who be tripping? The fucking beta males.
Yeah, the beta
males. The niggas. The ones that be tripping.
How can you say that? A woman is the most precious thing in the world. Yeah. Like niggas be talking like old boy from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And a lot of niggas they don't talk shit to me or to Bo, but they say things, and I get wind of it. I got a lot of people in a lot of different places. I want to let you niggas know something, bro. 3KingsBoxing.com is booming. That is my prized possession. We booming over there. We get a hell of a lot of traffic over there. You know what I'm saying? We got a bunch of motherfuckers reading our articles on a daily basis. Thousands on a daily basis. 3 Kings Boxing is booming. This podcast, we do this shit for fun. That's it. So, we got 19 people in the building. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? This podcast is not my bread and butter. It's not Bo's bread and butter. We don't get paid for this. I don't even monetize these fuckers. Because I already know they're going to demonetize it and say I got copyright infringement or whatever. And then let it be monetized by somebody else. That's what they do. The money that gets made off of ads on these podcast videos goes to somebody else. I don't even know who it goes to. You know what I'm saying? This is something we do for fun, man. I'm not trying to get 100 million motherfuckers watching us on here. This shit is too real. I already know it's not gonna happen, man. I already know. And if it does happen, then cool. But that's not my goal. I'm here to talk shit, get some shit off my chest, talk real boxing, not no fanboy shit. We talk real boxing. We give you real opinions based off of facts. Bo mentioned something earlier. He said, we're not hating, right? Well, you can't say we're hating when everything that I said on this podcast can be looked up and validated. Every single fucking point that I made and every single point that Bo made can be looked up on BoxRec or any of your favorite boxing news sources and fucking validated. So how is it hating? You only hate when you're speaking through emotions and you're making a whole bunch of shit up that ain't true. That's hating. You know what I'm saying? Everything we said about Claressa Shields, besides the fact that I think she's ugly and Bo thinks she's fine, those are opinions, right? Everything else other than that can be validated by fact. So that's all I'm doing. That's all Bo's doing. Man, we just talking shit and spitting facts, making niggas laugh and giving you an education at the same time. If 5 niggas watch this shit in comparison to 380 niggas watching at one time and 1,500 niggas watching at one time, real talk, man, a wise man told me this one day. He said, if your shit is really genuine, don't expect a lot of niggas to follow.
That's very true.
That's what a wise man told me one day, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the deal. In certain realms, right, 3 Kings Boxing is abstract. And what I mean by that is the website, it's abstract because the way articles are written, the protocol that I have from my writers is to always be neutral and talk about both sides. Right? So it's abstract. When you go to 3 Kings Boxing, you don't go there to see if there's going to be anything slanted in your favor. That's not what you go there for, right? You go there to get information, not necessarily news, because we don't give a fuck about breaking news. We care about providing information, quality information. That's what 3 Kings is about. Like, boxing scene may say some shit like, oh man, Canelo's fighting Billy Joe Sanders, right? But we gonna say, Canelo's fighting Billy Joe Sanders. Here's why. Here's the history behind the two. Here's who Billy Joe Sanders last fought. Here's who Canelo last fought. Here's why Billy Joe Sanders might get his ass beat by Canelo based on who he last fought. That's how 3 Kings Boxing does it. Why? Because we have the fucking people that have enough knowledge to be able to do that. You see what I'm saying? We're not just niggas that came out of college with journalistic degrees looking for a job. Negative. He's a real boxing enthusiast over here. So that's why we're able to do that. That's what 3 Kings Boxing's about, right? So you're going to go there and get a hell of a lot of information, news in general, right? And entertainment. So that's why we got a lot of people following us there, because it's abstract. This podcast is not abstract. You can see my face. You can see Bo's face. You can see me saying as much shit as I want possible under any circumstance, right? To the dismay of a lot of niggas. To the dismay of a lot of niggas, right? But I don't give a fuck. Why? Because this is fun for me. That's it. If YouTube ever gets shut down, guess what? 2K and Bo ain't going nowhere. Still got 3 Kings boxing. And that right there, nigga, is your motherfucking message approved by 2K, nigga. Yo, let's get the fuck up out of here. I said I was going to read some more comments. Hold on, man. So GM Strong said, let's also talk about how Shields is getting the WBA Super at 154, but Hannah Gabriel's hold the WBA regular and should have been elevated to the higher status. Well, here's the deal. I don't think women's boxing has a WBA Super. Mm-hmm. I don't think they have a Super. Who is that? Virtuoso? Or GM Strong, my bad. GM Strong. I don't think they have a Super. Let me look at this real quick, man. I'm going to look this up real quick. I don't think they got a Super.
No, they don't.
Yeah, see, this is for the WBA World Female Super Welterweight title. The Super in that statement is just talking about the division of Super Welterweight. So what you typically see is WBA Super World Super Welterweight title. It would be 2 supers in that statement. They only got one. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, the women's boxing scene doesn't hold the super title. And they probably shouldn't because they ain't got enough women. Just interim and regular. That's all they need. And that's how men's boxing used to be, actually.
Yeah,
just the regular title was the top title. You know what I'm saying? So they added that super shit probably like 20 years ago or so. So, all right, let me see some more shit before we get up out of here, man. My man Cheetah, he said, Broner said, don't get me a pleasant beginning. Wait, man. Broner said, don't get me a pleasant beginning if you don't give me a happy ending. Right. That nigga saying, man, shit, nigga, if you gonna rub a nigga down at the TSA line, nigga, shit, at least you do is finish a nigga off. That's basically what that video meant, dog. That's what that video meant. All right, man. My man Kendrick Taylor, he said Adrian Broner's father failed him. When I seen his dad brushing his hair, told me all I needed to know. That's the comment of the night.
Wait. No motherfucking way. I don't even care if it's just for joking or to promote. You ain't asked me to brush your goddamn hair on fucking TV.
Yeah.
I'd have slapped the dog shit out of you.
Hey, man, this shit was cool. I thought it was cool, though, back in, like, 2012 and shit. Yeah. I thought, I thought Adrian Broner was actually at 135 and 130. Nobody was fucking with AB. So I was like, this nigga's not going to lose ever. He's not going to lose ever. That was before I heard the news he was skipping 140 and going to 147. When I heard that news after he beat Gavin Reese, I said, oh, he's about to lose. He's skipping a whole fucking division. He about to lose now. And in my opinion, his first fight at 147, he lost to Paulie, in my opinion. But here's the deal. I thought it was cool, though, man. I thought, and it was kind of gay how Dad, brush my hair.
Yeah.
I thought it was gay, kind of homosexual the way the nigga was asking it, bro. But I mean, this is Pops, man, But Kendrick's right though. Y'all are right. I agree with y'all. I just thought the shit was cool though.
Okay. So if Junior,
I ain't brushing that nigga's hair, bro.
No, I wasn't gonna say brush his hair. I would say so if Junior becomes a basketball player, he's a big time star. And he go, hey, Dad, I want you to walk out here. I'm going to give you this towel. I want you to pat my face down.
Nah, man. Hey, man. Come on, man. You know better than that, bro.
But he going to say, Dad, listen.
This is what I'll say.
But he going to be like, Dad, you're being a bitch. Come on out here and do it.
This is what I'll say. Hey, bro. I'll pay for one of these fine-ass bitches to do it, nigga. That shit going to look better than your dad doing it, nigga. You got a bitch patting your face down, nigga. You're going to be the envy of the whole motherfucking stadium. You know what I'm saying? Even niggas in the crowd, dads and shit like, damn, well, this nigga got bitches patting his face down. That's what I would do. And look, let's say he a high school basketball player. It wouldn't be no girl in high school, man. I couldn't do that. That's terrible. I'd get a real bitch. Like a whole bitch, nigga, 20-something years old. Hey, mama, here go $200, you know what I'm saying? You pat my son face down and shit when that nigga got sweat in his eyes. She gonna do it. I guarantee you, 200, she'll do it.
Yep, and then when you done patting him down, we going.
Oh, yeah.
What that $200 for? It ain't just wipe that nigga head down, goddamn.
Wipe that nigga head down. Go make him a man right after this game. my man, the Texan, he said a lot of events being pulled recently. Absolutely. My man Bo wrote an article on 3KINGSboxing.com talking about all the events that have been pulled. That's up until, I believe, I'm not sure if anything's been pulled now over the last 2 hours, but before this podcast, up to that point, he's got all the events being pulled. Shakur Stevenson this weekend will be fighting Miguel Mariaga with no fans, which is pretty, I mean, it kind of reminds me of LeBron James when they were talking about that before the NBA actually suspended the whole fucking season, right? Yeah. LeBron James was talking about, hey, man, you know, I'm not playing no fucking basketball games with nobody in the arena. What's the whole point of that? And I agree with him, man. There's no motivational factor there. Even though as much as a lot of the boxers and basketball players, football players, etc., they may dislike the fans. Some of them like them. Some of them actually embrace them. But others really dislike the fans and are not engaging towards the fans. The fact that the fans are there, you know what I'm saying, is a motivational factor. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, if they're not there, you might as well just play a pickup game in your fucking backyard, man. You know? Yeah. Miguel Mariaga and Shakur Stevenson should fight at fucking Bob Arum's dining room. You know that nigga's dining room probably the size of nigga's 2-car garage or some shit. You know what I'm saying? They should just fight there. You know what I'm saying? Just have 3 motherfucking people there as the judges. Judge the fight. Fuck it, don't even need that. We already know Shakur gonna win the fight. Don't even need that.
Nope.
Fuck it, they don't even gotta fight, nigga. Just put out a narrative, nigga. Give me a press release saying Shakur Stevenson won, nigga. Everybody's gonna believe it.
What I hate about it, I'm gonna tell you what I hate about it is this could hurt Shakur in the long run because they're actually gonna broadcast this fight on ESPN.
Yep.
Okay, so you're gonna broadcast a fight in an empty stadium with no crowd, no nothing, and it could hurt him in the long run because I know we know about the coronavirus, but later down the line, a nigga could use that against him. Man, this nigga fought in the stadium, wasn't nobody there to watch him. This nigga ain't nobody.
Right.
You know, like right now, if I'm Josh Warrington, I'm looking at that.
Right.
Yeah, motherfucker, we get that negotiation table, nigga.
Yeah, right. Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. So it is what it is, man. All right, man, we're going to get the fuck up out of here. My man Jim Strong said 2K probably wind that towel up and smack. Hell yeah, that nigga try to say some stupid shit like that, talking about pat his face down. Man, look, man, I don't want to talk about child abuse, nigga. CPS might be listening, nigga. I'm just saying, I might slap the nigga around, bro, before the game. Some shit like that happen, man. Yo, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, y'all don't understand the type of grueling disciplinary actions my son has to go through. I don't hit him. I don't hit my son. That nigga be doing planks. That nigga be sitting on the wall. You know what I'm saying? My daughters too. Well, my daughter, the youngest one, don't. Not yet. She ain't old enough. But when she get there, her ass gonna be on the wall too. These motherfuckers be sitting on the wall. Depending on how bad they did something, that's when them time limits get moved up. You know what I'm saying? My son sat on the wall 5 minutes one time. This nigga shaking like a motherfucker. Look, I tell you what, Bo. He keep fucking up. That nigga gonna be dunking on niggas in the 6th grade, bro. He keep fucking up. He gonna be like Spud Webb, dog. If he keep fucking up, man.
When fucking Devion and Shania was little, I used to make them niggas hold their hands out like that with the phone book in it.
Yep. Oh, that shit hurts. I've done that. I've done that.
And I remember fucking Devion when I realized I watched it. Normally after about 5 minutes, his arms would do this shit.
Yep.
One day I watched him. It was 10 minutes. He was just like that. I said, "Oh, nigga," so I put another phone book on top. Oh, nigga, you gonna be defiant, huh, nigga?
You got used to that shit, nigga. That ain't enough weight. Yeah, man, that shit hurts. Jim Strong said Chinese torture. Nah, I don't be chopping nobody's hand off, nothing like that. That's what they do over there, man. You get caught stealing, they chop your hand off, man. I don't do all that shit, bro. All right, man. 2 hours in, man. Let's get the fuck up out of here. Go to 3KingsBoxing.com for the latest, greatest of boxing news and information, as well as interviews. Follow us on Twitter at 3KingsBoxing, Instagram at 3KingsBoxing, Facebook.com/3KingsBoxing. This podcast every Monday and Thursday, 9 o'clock Eastern Time PM, 8 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Pacific. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that like button on your way out. Y'all know what it is, man. We will be back probably this weekend after the fight, man, because there's probably some shit we need to be talking about. There's a lot of topics we didn't cover because we wanted. I knew Claressa Shields was gonna run long because we got to get niggas to understand where we coming from, man. Whoever's listening, we got to get them to understand. If you're not listening, stay ignorant. It is what it is, man. At the end of the day, we will see y'all niggas next time. Until then, we out.